Hawaiian Volcano Observatory reports that Fissure 8 continues to erupt with a full channel flowing to the ocean at Kaboho. There is no immediate threat at this time. Persons near the eruption should be prepared and listen for civil defense updates. Trade winds are pushing fog to the southwest. Residents of Hawaii County who suffered damage or losses from the recent Kilauea volcanic eruption and earthquakes can register for disaster assistance with the Federal Emergency Management Agency, FEMA. The following is provided for your information. A Disaster Recovery Center, or DRC, jointly operated by Hawaii County, the State of Hawaii, and FEMA, is open daily from 8 a.m. to 8 p.m. and is located at the Keao High School gym. FEMA, the U.S. Small Business Administration, and state and county government agencies will be present at the center. If you need a ride, buses will be running between the two shelters and the DRC between 7:30 a.m. and 9 p.m. Free medical, dental, and eye care will be available today, June 22nd, and tomorrow, June 23rd, at Tropic Care 2018 at Keao High School between 8 a.m. and 5 p.m. Free breakfast and lunch will be available for children. Tropic Care is open to everyone, regardless of whether or not they are affected by the Kilauea eruption. We are on watch 24 hours a day for your safety. This is your Hawaii County Civil Defense Agency.
Volunteers here at New Hope Church have been working since 3 in the morning to prepare hundreds of hot meals for evacuees staying in shelters in both Kea'au and Pahoa.
Put a corn in a small one.
It's not the time to preach. It's not the time to push church. It's about loving on people.
Inside the kitchen at New Hope Church in Hilo, volunteers are whipping up something unusual.
When you guys go to the shelter, you're going to realize the need.
A hot, home-cooked meal. Likely the first one some eruption evacuees will have eaten in days.
These people lost their homes, so they don't get to just walk into their fridge and open it up and take something out and cook whatever they want. They're just eating whatever people are dropping off.
That's why every Thursday for the past 6 weeks, these parishioners have been up before the sun.
So we open up at 3 a.m. We start prepping at 3:30.
Providing comfort through their cooking.
Breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Our volunteers, they come in and they're all joyful. Some people love to cook. Some people just want to do dishes.
Today, they'll prepare, deliver, and serve close to 1,000 meals.
Bless the food that they have prepared with their hearts, God.
At the shelter in Kea'au, our cameras focused on the food to respect the privacy of those who were there.
People, they're really thankful.
As this simple gesture provided a temporary escape, binding this tight-knit community even closer together.
As long as it's going on, as long as there's people in the shelter that need food, we're committed to doing this.
On Hawaii Island, Allison Blair.
Vacancies and resignations at Hawaii's public schools. The head of the teachers union says it all comes down to money. Our Ashley Nagaoka joins us with more. Ash?
Thank you, Kiahi. DOE employment records show more than 400 teachers resigned and left Hawaii during the 2016-2017 school year. That's an increase of 84% in resignations since 2010. That number didn't surprise Carrie Rose, a Waialua elementary school teacher who is getting ready to move to Colorado for another teaching job. The 34-year-old mother of two says she always dreamed of raising her family here in Hawaii, but on a teacher's salary, she says it's extremely difficult.
It's sad that
if I want to stay here, I have to choose something other than teaching, and I don't want to choose something other than teaching because that's my passion. That's what I'm meant to do.
We've got to be able to increase teacher salaries, give more incentives to go into teaching. Otherwise, if this trend continues, there may be a day where we have 2,000 classrooms that don't have teachers.
Rosenlee says he was shocked by the latest DOE numbers. He says teacher vacancies are up 51% from 2011. The number of unlicensed teachers who did not meet state qualifications rose 63%, and the number of in-state education program graduates dropped 29%. Now, HSTA hopes voters will approve a plan to tax residential investment properties to help fund public education. It will be on the ballot in November. It's opposed by the counties who rely on property taxes and the real estate industry, which says it could raise rents for local residents.